Welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. This time around, we're going to actually make use of Minthara here, who has the subclass Oath of the Crown, which I believe is the new subclass for the Paladin so far.
Agreed.
And basically, we didn't really have much opportunity to show it off last episode, because around that time we were kind of focusing on Astarion subclass, the Swashbuckler, and also the Hireling who had the Hexblade Warlock, and also a little bit of Shadowheart as the Death Domain Cleric. But now, we're going to be using Oath of the Crown. I could actually make use of the Luminous Gloves for my character, who has lots of lights due to being the Circle of the Stars. What did you do to this? Oh my goodness, there's poison everywhere! What did you do?
Uh-oh.
I think you clicked on one of the wrong.
I'm gonna fast travel out of here. Get me out of here. We can just head right over to the Shar Temple right now if we want to. Do you guys want to go there? So all that's left to do in this area is to kill the rest of the Thorm family, which we killed one of them. There's still the guy inside of the bar and also the doctor. So I walked up to the Thorm guy by accident, so we're here now. I'll just get lucky. Nope. Okay, looks like we'll have to fight. Okay, so now we're going to fight Fizzald Thor, but luckily, pretty much everyone except for Minthara is able to go first. This guy has a lot of health, I forgot about that. 21 damage. That's a lot. Now let's see what Minthara can do. Not enough movement. Oh well, I'll just jump over them. Yeah, I suppose I'll just Divine Smite. Boom. 16 damage, Burning Reflexes. And we can go for another, just for more damage. Boom. 40!
40, nice.
Whoa,
Nice.
why did that do so much? Not even weak to light. Oh yeah, it deals additional damage to fiends and undead. And I guess, because this guy's undead, more damage, and I guess I high rolled the 32, which is surprising. I never high roll.
Oh,
Yeah, my
I forgot.
druid cannot do anything. We also have a lot of barrels in Minthara, so if we ever need to, we can just blow them up. So fire regurgitation on you. Oh, that's a lot of fire damage.
taking all of the damage.
So I can go for They Turn the Tide here. There we go. Alright, let's see a fire arrow in action. They can get rid of the cold. Or... Oh. Well, it did a lot.
Oh.
It certainly did do a lot.
Where'd you go, Courtney?
27, that is so much. I do have Lay on Hands with Minthara.
He's such a horrible shape.
Yeah.
Like, who came up with this?
He has a Shield of Faith. Oh, he's actually weak to everything right now. Oh, nice miss. That was huge. And now I'll jump down with Minthara so that she can use a Divine Smite. Boom. Nice damage. And then I can go for probably a Lacerate, maybe? I'm surprised I'm even hitting all of these attacks, because that's a 60% chance for each hit. Ooh, I should play XCOM, because these rates are amazing. Nice. Do you high roll? Okay, we got a miss there.
Ah, are you serious?
Alright. Oh, and there we go!
Nice.
So that is Fizzald
You
down.
did it!
Very easy. We got lots of alcohol.
Very
We have a key
easy.
there.
I'm dead on the floor.
You are
Back
dead on the floor.
Broken, by the way.
True. I will definitely need a long rest after this, because Minthara and my character are both out of spell slots. What is that pose? What? Yo! We're stuck in the floor. Nice. Yeah, Punch Drunk Bastard, that's what it's called. So this thing is a great club, two-handed, and while you are drunk, you have advantage on attack rolls, and you also create a blast with each attack, dealing 1 to 4 thunder damage. I think there's one class that benefits of being drunk, which is the Drunken Master Monk, which I don't even think can use great clubs. Oh yeah, one thing you can make use of is with Warding Bond, you can technically upcast Aid as well, so you can Warding Bond whoever you want. Upcast Aid, which would be, I guess, a level 2 spell slot, so I can't really upcast it here. But now, most of us have increased health, but that is my level 2 spell slot there. The only limitation, though, is that you only have one Channel Oath per short rest, so you have to really decide, do you want to use Turn the Tide, Champion Challenge, Righteous Clarity? It's very limiting, though I suppose since it is a short rest, it's not too bad. It could have been worse. It could have been long rest. We're going north. We'll be in the House of Healing, which should be where we need to go. And I believe there's also a ring in the House of Healing. 2 rings, actually. One from a skeleton, and also, hello there. Awesome. And this skeleton has a ring, True Love's Embrace. Now we just need to find the other ring. And at this grave, there's a skeleton here who has the other ring, True Love's Caress. 2 people wear each ring, you'll have a permanent warding bond. It's very limited, but if you don't have anything else, I guess you guys can use the warding bond, because you have an open ring slot for both of you. Okay, I'm in the fight now. Why is it way over at the waypoints? What happened? How did it get over there? Yeah, I wonder why there's harpers here. What even happened to them? Well, we'll just kill them and then go fight that boss, because we do not need to do this. Big damage. Love it.
Nice.
34 plus 22. This is why I love paladins so much. They just do so much damage out of nowhere. There's no reason why they should have this much damage, but it's funny every single time. Look at that. It's amazing.
They also have radiant vulnerability.
Yeah, that is mainly the reason. Act 2, you just have such a massive buff just by being a paladin. Of course, this also means that clerics of light are also very good, which is what I did last playthrough. I was a cleric of the light. And having the AoE light explosion thing was very cool every time. It was so nice. Now, I will say, the fact that Minthar's movement is so low, meaning I have to use my jump to get around anywhere, really hurts the Channel Oath, considering that every single one of their abilities are bonus action. Maybe give her the mobile feat, or just give her, like, the Crusher Ring. Just the movement seems to be the biggest issue with the Paladin right now. Yeah, with Warding Bond, you will take a lot of damage, but luckily, since Paladin can just heal themselves, that's really not an issue. So Warding Bond is, like, fantastic for Paladins. Oh, here we go, I found another Shadow. So that is another Shadow down, 36 damage. And now there's 1 Shadow remaining, which we know is right there. Oh, Cosmic Omen, there we go. I saved you. I only have 1 of these left. But there's Cosmic Omen in action. 1 HP, of course. And there we go. Let me do a little heal here.
So why does the night singer's
And then
curse
short
not
rest.
stay her?
Perfect. So you can get some extra healing with the short rest by using the Paladin's Oath of the Crown healing right there. But now we're at the Doctor. So let's just walk up to Cordy so I can actually benefit and give you like guidance and all that. But let's see the dialogue if you can pass it. Look at that stance. Oh, that's a lot of... Look at that persuasion bonus. There's no way you fail this, right? There's no way you fail. Cool. Yeah, look at all those benefits.
Thank goodness. That was close.
Yeah, 5 off. There we go. He's getting stabbed, and now we now get the Surgeon's Subjugation Amulet, which, paralyzing critical once per long rest when scoring a crit on a humanoid, the wearer can paralyze the target, which is great if you have the Tadpole ability, Luck of the Far Realms, to get a guaranteed crit. I think it's pretty good synergy, actually, because you only have 1 Luck of the Far Realms crit anyways, so... use that amulet and free crit, free paralysis on a humanoid enemy. You got a pig's
We're
head?
all set for dinner. Yep.
Nice. We can put that along with the pile of our 1,484 camp supplies. I kind of want to make use of the Luminous Gloves, which gives Radiating Orb whenever I do radiant damage. And I want to put that on my character, which means we're not going to be using the Hellrider's Pride. Whenever I do Luminous Arrow, which is a part of the Circle of the Stars druid, I can inflict Radiating Orb, which I believe is the status effect that lowers the enemy's accuracy. Affected entity has -1 to attack rolls for each remaining turn. And because the Circle of the Stars druid can attack twice per turn, essentially, with the Guiding Bolt and Luminous Arrow being a action and bonus action respectively, you can essentially inflict 4 Radiating Orbs on a single target, assuming you hit them twice. Which is a pretty good chance, because Guiding Bolt gives the next attack roll to have an advantage. Oh, I got a waypoint over here. The Giant Mausoleum. Which means over here, if we head a bit to the north, I guess. Yep, here it is. Raphael should be here, right? Yep, there he is. Hello, Raphael. But anyways, there was some fish down there. I don't really want to fight the fish. You guys want to fight some fish? Or just go right in? Oh, yeah? Okay, I guess we'll fight some fish. Oh, we got the surprise on them, so let me go for a Luminous Arrow. Boom! Radiating Orb. Awesome. Are they considered wet because they're in, like, the water? Oh, they are drenched. Hang on. Yeah, let's try Call Lightning. Ooh, Cosmic Omen, sure. Boom! 40 damage! Amazing.
Nice.
Why'd that one only take 6, though?
I think they got a save from it, yeah. Let's go for some more Call Lightning. Oh, that's a huge group. I want to get in there so bad.
You can get around.
Okay, I'm drinking a Swiftness Potion. Screw this. This is also I love Call Lightning. It doesn't take a spell slot to do this. Check this out. Boom! And I can do it again. Boom. Fried. Super underrated spell. I'm not going to get demolished by this chief over here, by the way, because I'm kind of in the middle of danger. But luckily, Minthara has Warding Bond on me, so she'll take half of my damage. So I'm unkillable right now. Unless they pull some crazy attack here, but I doubt it. Yeah, look at that, they passed their turn. You love to see it. Whenever the enemy dashes, that's a great sign, because then they won't hit you. Oh, oh wow. What even killed it? What if I just blew them up with Sunbeam?
They are lined up quite well.
They are lined up. I also don't want to waste it, so I'm just going to call lightning again. Yeah, I'll just use a luminous arrow, nice hit. So then they'll be blinded, and if I walk up to them, they'll actually be blinded again, so... They shouldn't be able to hit us, though. Yep, they missed. Nice. This is so good. It's such a good build. Blood of Lathander with the radiating orbs, nothing is hitting you up close. It's a very good combo, especially for any light builds, which is possible with the Cleric of Light and also Circle of the Stars Druid. Call lightning once more. Boom. And because the radius is so small, I'm able to direct it so that it doesn't hit my own teammates. Boom. Love it. And one more final hit. This should kill. Oh. Oh, I didn't kill. Oh well. And there we go.
Alright.
That was way faster than when we did it in our last playthrough. Lots of shells. But let's actually get what we came for here. Inside of this cave here, there is a little chest over there. The Gilded Chest. With the Scroll of Flight, you can just get over there, get that chest, and then we're good. Imagine being a dragon without wings. So what was in it? Oh yeah, it was acid. Okay, I was right. Whenever a creature deals melee damage to the wearer, the creature takes acid damage. They should really make a mod where there's like a hole in the cape so you get your tail can just go through. There is a corpse down there actually. What does that corpse have? I'm gonna check it out. Yeah, there's definitely enemies down here. Oh, there's enemies down here. I don't want to be here. I'm out of here. Nice. Oh yeah, if you spike growth the ladder, that could have been good too. Since we're up here as well, they really can't do much. Alright, so we almost died. But luckily, Call Lightning will do the job. Boom! And luckily, since Call Lightning just activates or whatever, we do a lot of damage and just kill them. And who cares about Minthara? We got the target down, and since I'm back here, I'll let Cordy take all the damage for me. And then, yeah, I'm just gonna chill up here. Because what are they gonna do? Climb? Ow. We're good.
Oh, my god.
You're gone, not me though. Boom. I'm just gonna shoot this. Boom. And this should kill, right?
100%.
Cool.
Oh, dang.
Well, if I die, I die.
Where'd the shadow come from?
Where'd the shadow come from?
I killed the knight. Oop.
Ah.
I haven't considered this.
Our calculations were off.
Just a little bit. I'm alive though because of my lucky helmet, which deals radiant damage whenever they miss. Throw some water, make you wet. Boom. Don't know how that works though, making the shadow wet.
Immune to prone? Yeah.
Boom. And then light. Boom. And victory. It only took
Nice.
3 deaths.
Easy.
Easy. Oh cool, this armor here had
place.
protective plate, grants a resistance to necrotic damage. You know what? What if I gave that to Minthara actually? She doesn't have any special armor equipped. Now I have 18 armor class and a resistance to necrotic damage. I will gladly take that, because there's a lot of necrotic enemies. So now we are in the Mausoleum, which does have a few chests right in this beginning area. Yeah, so if we open this chest right here, this one has another cape, the Vivacious Cloak. You gain 8 temporary hit points after casting a spell while in melee, which would be fantastic if I gave it to Gale or the Hexblade Warlock, because both of them cast a lot of melee abilities. Booming Blade would be very good with that, actually. Because Booming Blade is a spell that is always casted up close, and I love Booming Blade. The Blade Singer and the Hexblade Warlock both have it. I love just hitting people casually with 40 damage. Which will happen consistently once we get inside of the Moonrise Tower flesh area where the Netherbrain stuff are. I cannot wait to get that, because I really want to exploit the psychic resistance down item. What did you guys find over here? Oh yeah, this puzzle. Do you remember this puzzle? Oh, thanks, Kethric's loss. Don't know why that happened.
The black should tell us. Right?
Okay, I got it right. Okay, so it's just... It's tower first, grief second, and then it's the third one over here, which actually opens it up. Yeah, after doing this game like 5 times, yeah, you kind of just remember these puzzles. I think this skeleton had some money, actually. There it is. 1 gold.
This one had 4. We're rich.
We're rich. Do you guys have Deep Rock Galactic?
No.
No. It's a game about dwarves. And they mine. There's a lot of bugs, too, that you shoot. And I play the engineer in that game, which sets up platforms and also turrets. Now that we're inside of the Shaw Temple area, this also means that we could bring Shadowheart here, but there's a puzzle around here that's actually very easy if you play through the game multiple times. Here it is. So this puzzle right here is you need to make the room very dark to find out the path. But also, if you just know where the path is, you don't really need to worry about that. I'll just do this first try. Check this out. Walk in, walk around, and there we go. Solved the puzzle. Easy. Yeah. Ooh. Potion of Glorious Vaulting. We will definitely need this vaulting potion for when we do the shadow, like the floor trial.
Yeah.
I hate that trial. It is so nerve-wracking, especially in honor mode, because you can't reset if you fail. You have to accept the deaths that happen. But luckily I was able to do it first try. Well, I don't think I actually did it first try. I think I had 2 deaths, but I was able to revive them pretty easily. There's also some skeletons here, which we can fight if we really want to. So now we got to fight these things right here, which I might need some assistance over here. Because there are some justicias, and unlucky for me, these guys have radiant retorts, which whenever you take radiant damage, it is reflected back twofold as force damage. So I can't do anything to them. But luckily, I've caught lightning, which will make my problem go away. And I'm gonna run over here so I don't have to deal with that. As long as they kill the duelists for us, I suppose that's fine. I don't know how charming, like, armor works. Because those guys aren't even alive. They're just armor. I suppose what I can use my radiant damage for, though, is the Umbral Tremors. They don't have the retort. In fact, they're actually weak to radiant damage. So what my character can do, even if he is kind of not great for these fights, he still has a benefit, like a use for these fights. Okay, I guess I'll go back to Archer form.
Let me strike.
This hits both. There we go. Nice, they dashed. You love to see it, because that means I can use Call Lightning and kill all of them. You would think Shadow would be stronger against these guys. That was a funny animation, he fell there. I love how they prioritize the marksman. This guy's surrounded. There he goes. I could do something really funny here. Because they're all lined up, what if I just sacrificed myself? Oh, I took damage. Yeah, the helmet that deals radiant damage worked against my favor.
Oh.
Yeah. But it's funny. I think it's hilarious. I'm gonna keep this helmet on, even if it kills me.
Oh, sorry.
That's fine. It's just a little bit of lightning damage. What if I shot this guy and just took a lot of damage? It'd be hilarious. Awesome. Worth it. Yeah, I believe the Radiant Retort thing also appears in Act 3 when you're up against Raphael, and I actually had Hope kill herself by accident by doing the Divine Intervention light attack to hit everybody. But you can actually avoid it. You can avoid that damage if you cast a Globe of Invulnerability around yourself and then do the light damage. And it's very strong. But we don't have access to that spell until we're level 10 or something, because that's a level 6 spell, I'm pretty sure. And there we go. Oh, why did I revive? Oh, yeah!
Oh, yeah.
It was worth it. The Blood of Lathander saved me.
That was your plan all along.
That was my plan all along.
What? It just said you aren't escaping me as it jumped and ran away.
Wow. Yeah, that helmet was hilarious, actually. All that damage wasn't even from the enemy, it was from my own helmet. Yeah, it's like an infinite combo of taking self-damage. Because I'm doing light damage, they're having Radiating Orb, which makes them miss even more. So it's a constant loop of taking damage. Nice. There we go. Let's do that long rest. Just to recover a little bit. Because Minthara does light damage and kind of sucks for this dungeon, I'm gonna bring in Shadowheart. I believe in this direction there is a waypoint here. Luckily, we found it. We got the Ancient Sigil Circle to now have the Gauntlet of Shar in our waypoint list. And now there are the trials down there. There is also, I believe there was a room over here to the left. Should I go for Starryform Chalice? Or do the funny option and just be an Owlbear?
Owlbear.
Owlbear it is. Attack! So now we are fighting the Umbral Tremors. And, while these enemies might be resistant or immune to necrotic, I guess the immunity kind of sucks. But what about the Shar enemies? Are they also immune? They're not immune. Okay, so this is perfect. Because with the lucky ability right here, ignores resistance. I can still use Toll of the Dead and attack anybody, actually. With the Shar powers. Perfect. I'm just gonna take down these Tremors with the Owlbear. Oh, that's one down. And I can also go for an Enrage, I suppose. Oh, I made you fearful against me.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I just saw blood and I was like, yeah, I want to make everyone fearful of me. Yeah, Toll the Dead, this thing is a crazy cantrip. I mean, look at that. Free damage. Not even a spell slot. Just to do that damage against 2 targets. And I can attack twice. So I might as well. And since I have so much hit points, I don't care about opportunity attacks either. Yeah, look at that. 5 damage and I got like 65 hit points. This is not gonna hurt me at all. Inflict wounds. Touch of death. Nice. We got a level up. Finally, level 7 for all of us. That's all balls. Yeah, I guess Guiding Bolt works well. You almost shot me. I was also going for that one. You could have taken down that one. I'm gonna enrage you. Why did that send you towards me?
Why would you do that?
Yo, Crushing Fly has so much range. Look at this. Whoa! Whoa! Awesome. And then a little bit of a rupture here. Nice. Hit me! Hit me, please! Yes! Hit me again! Yes! Because that means no one else gets hurt. And a little bit of Toll of the Dead here, and we should win. Target out. You need sight for this move. You know, as much as I praised Toll of the Dead, I didn't realize it was the sight requirement. Anyways, let me just heal real quick. And let me not forget, actually.
Level up.
Before we do that, yeah, level up. So right here, I get access to brand new spells. Nothing new for the class, though. But I get a level 4 spell slot. Ooh, I get access to Ice Storm. Yeah, I think I'll just have Ice Storm just to combo with my water. Just to do double damage and all that. Here we go. Level 7 for the Cleric. Oh, you get Death Ward, Banishment. Oh yeah, you just get Death Ward and Blight for free with this subclass. This is very good. But what I can get is Guardian of Faith at level 4 for regular Cleric. So I'll gladly take that. It's also like a good meat shield to take damage from enemies. And now, we can fight Balthazar. We probably want to save first if we want to do that. You know, I really want this guy's circlet, actually. Because Balthazar has like a circlet where whenever you summon undead, you give them undead ward, which essentially gives them a lot of resistances to like sword slashing, blunt, and piercing effects. I definitely want to give that to Shadowheart, because Shadowheart does have, right here, Animate the Dead, which I will use to summon a skeleton. What do you mean I can't? I guess it's because it's marksman. I guess it doesn't count. I need to find like an actual skeleton. I do have 2 barrels here, so let me just place those down real quick. I'm not going to attack them immediately because I want to get this set up. Hopefully I get this check. And I got it. Perfect. 27. And there we go. We got through the conversation check. So let's set something up here. You have glyph warding, right? Once everyone is outside, we're all ready for the fight, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So I'll set up the glyph warding to hit as many targets as possible, which is 2, I guess. He's not going to like it very much, but now, once he moves, he blows up. Yep. Already at half health. Amazing. And I still have... Oh, he's hastened now, so this could be bad.
Oh.
Let's see what happens, though.
What's the worst that could happen?
Okay, he walked in the fire. Brave Sickness on me.
Oh.
Or you, actually.
Oh, yeah.
That's fine. That's also fine. Does a lot of damage, though. And now it's our turn. So Shadowheart took a lot of damage, but that's okay. Because what I can do here is, since Balthazar is right over there, what if I miss? Because what I think I can do is, what does this guy resist, actually? Oh, nothing great, actually. That's amazing. Guardian of Faith it is, then. I'll just cast Spike Growth here, actually, so that those zombies can't do anything. So we should be okay. Now you guys can go. Let's see what happens. Nice. Dash. Yes! Yes! Yes!
Oh, no.
All that damage. And they didn't even get attacked. I love Spike Growth. I also heard that Plant Growth was really good as well. If we combo it with Hunger of Hadar, Unfortunately, I don't have the Hexblade Warlock with us, so I can't really make use of that strategy. Nice scope of warding.
Fool! You think striking down my body will be the end of me?
Yes. Yo. And there we go. Full damage. Just for free. This guy has an aversion to fire, which is great. Ah, that was 19 damage. Balthazar will do 2 actions here. Cloud kill, which... Did he die? Why did he die? Oh, your backlash killed him.
Did I kill him? I killed him.
Your backlash killed him. Yeah, I forget you have your backlash set to automatic, so it just happened instantly.
Yeah, I forget I don't get the option to do it. It just happens.
I'll just use a little light breath here. Oh, Cosmic Golden, sure. Nice. And now they all have Radiating Orb now.
It was Psionic Backlash and Call the Weak.
Yeah. And we can go for another Glyph Warding here. I'll take the damage, sure. I don't care. Yeah, 8 damage, who cares? Glyph Warding, and hopefully I don't kill anyone.
Yeah.
Boom! 60
I'm
damage.
actually...
Oh, he's immune to lightning.
Oh, is he?
Since when?
Oh, lightning immunity. Well,
I like that he doesn't even fit in the profile picture.
you have to like, you can't even zoom out.
Oh,
How is it electrocuted but immune to lightning damage?
What does electrocuted even do? 1d4 damage. Well, it does nothing actually.
Yeah.
Gunning bolt. So now Radiating Orb, and I'll do another case of Radiating Orb as soon as... Yeah, I'll just take lightning damage. So now you have 4 Radiating Orb. Let's see 4 Radiating Orb. Oh, 3.
What?
Ow.
What?
That was big damage. I did not expect that. We're getting soloed by one guy.
Oh, nice.
Nice, slipped. Please slit. Why? There we go. Slit. Okay,
Oh,
cool.
you didn't even roll for it.
Yeah. Not enough movement. So now we have the Circle of Bones. And Circle of Bones will immediately go to Shadowheart because she actually can make use of it. Sure, I'll use Luck of the Far Realms, who cares? And Shadowheart can finish the job with a little bit of a hit here. Boom. Touch of Death. I didn't even know I could use Touch of Death with a melee attack.
Melee attack.
Yeah. That was 19 damage too. That was crazy good. Balthazar is down, and we can now use this Circle of Bones. There you go, Shadowheart. You deserve it. So let's see. She's actually out of spell slots, so I literally can't even summon any skeletons. But I do have a free Animate the Dead, actually, so it's not all that bad. I just need to find a target for this. Yeah, alright, since we took down lots of bosses this episode, yeah, we took down, what was his name? Fizzald Thor? We took down,
Yep.
what was the other guy?
The surgeon.
Yeah, the Surgeon Thor. And then we took down Balthazar, got ourselves plenty of lovely upgrades. There's also some mini boss fights here, I guess, if you count these as... I don't really know if they would count as mini boss fights here, because it was just a large room with lots of portals summoning in.
The flesh golem took longer than Balthazar. He killed himself.
Died to the backlash. That was the best part. But yeah, I do enjoy the necrotic subclass here, especially since the necrotic ignoring resistance, this thing saved this subclass, because there's so many enemies in Act 2 that resist necrotic. And also, like, you're able to just... Well, I guess I missed there, but... Yeah, you can also just do Touch of the Dead, which has a chance to do 7 to 29 necrotic damage that ignores resistance. Does this kill my own teammate? 90 damage. Well, it
One way
doesn't.
to find out.
Yeah, but that is strong. If you're able to do, like, say you dip into, like, fighter or something into level 5, a secondary main action to just attack twice and then activate the necrotic damage, that would be very cool. Just to be like a up-close brawler cleric, which is kind of what the war domain cleric does, but you can't really do both war cleric and also necrotic death domain cleric at the same time. So that is just something we can experiment with in the future. But the paladin, though, I haven't been able to use the paladin effectively that much because the movement is very limiting right now. But their armor class is pretty good. The resistant to necrotic is also pretty nice because of the armor we got earlier. But most importantly, the heal AoE thing does have its use. I have been able to use that a few times. And also the call aggro, pretty much. I was able to use that off camera when we were almost dead from those slimes at the bottom of that pit. Yeah, that could have gone worse. Luckily, my character survived and was able to use Call Lightning multiple times because this spell is broken. If you guys are watching this, please use Call Lightning with the wet condition. It is a very good combo.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. I mean, check this out. I'll just one-shot the entire party with this.
Okay.
And there we go. So is that all for today? The Void! Oh wow, it's super bright. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, and we leveled up. Well,
Yeah,
that's
we also
good.
got a level up as well. Level 7, which was a long time coming. It was a while since we leveled up. But being able to get some more abilities was pretty nice as well. So on the next episode, we will do all of the Shadow Shard trials, and then potentially do the Ketheric Thorm fight. Maybe in the same episode? Who knows? We'll just have to do the trials fast, which will probably not
I
happen.
don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah, those trials take a while. I cannot wait to use the Call Lightning strategy again against Ketheric Thorm. I love Call Lightning. It's gonna go crazy. But anyways, do you guys have anything final to say? Anything else you want to add?
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye!